me closely, but now I know you love me mostly. Sorry, Joe, you ain't a lover, you're a house on fire. I'm burning so. You hear that siren coming, baby, I gotta go. You're in my past, Joe, I had my fill. It couldn't last, Joe, baby, I got bills. There's no one happy in a house on fire. Why do I still hear those sirens going, baby? I get a chill, I get a thrill, babe, and I wanna run back, but I know I gotta.
Vamp for me, Charlie, would ya?
So apparently that's someone that she knows. So let's go ahead and go down here and eavesdrop.
That's Daddy.
What are you doing here?
You're singing good tonight, Ken.
Don't smooth talk me, Johnny. We had an agreement.
Is that what you call it? I never wanted to leave. You kicked me out.
You want money from me, Johnny? Cause I'm ducking the landlord.
I don't need a handout, babe. Look at this suit.
You work in another one of your famous deals?
This one's big, Cat.
Oh, sure it is. Till it blows up like last time and the time before
Not
that.
this time, babe. I'm gonna make it all up to you.
I gotta get back on stage.
Then meet me after. I'm staying at the Excelsior.
You think you're just gonna jitterbug your way back into our lives with a lot of sweet talk?
It's gonna be better this time, babe. You're gonna see how much better it can be. Room 529, kiddo.
Where is he going? I need to talk to him.
You hold me tender, oh, yes, my friend. Nothing's better, baby, I have cried.
So Kat's continuing her performance out there. I'm going to pick up this collectible and see that it is a check from John Fenris to Cat Knight for $250. But apparently he has insufficient funds and we can't actually redeem that. And let's go ahead and leave there so she can finish up her performance. And let's head on out to meet Dee Dee.
He just went through the gate. I bet he's going to the bar. Mommy said Daddy left us, but that's not true, is it? She kicked him out. It won't open! But you could break it open. You're pretty strong.
So you can use B now to break weak structures. It just looks like that. But if you recall, there is a luminary up around this way that was behind some boards that we couldn't access. So I'm going to go ahead and smash that on open. And there it is. 4 of 10. And now we return to Dee Dee. And let's smash this open.
Come on, it's this way. That's the amazing Vincenzo. He's a world-famous illusionist. What's Daddy doing with him?
I don't know, but let's go and find out.
Come on, Vincenzo. It's just some film footage of your act. Why can't you let me borrow it just overnight?
Because it is my new act and it's top secret, which is why my agent has it safely locked in his office upstairs.
I just want to show it to my investors. They want to get to know you better.
Mr. Fenris, I have performed my illusion act for the King of England and the Emperor of Japan. There are untouchables in India who tell stories of the amazing Vincenzo. If your investors don't know me, they're not in show business.
You think I can't pay you? Look at this suit. I'm staying at the Excelsior Hotel.
I've asked around about you, Mr. Fenris. People tell me not to trust you.
And I've asked around about you, Mr. Amazing. You're not as flush as you look. You got a few debts. which is why I think you'll perform at the opening night of my circus.
You dare accuse me of...
Look, I made a beautiful poster. Now I just need to borrow your film reel.
Until I see some earnest money from you, I'm damned if I will lend you the time of day.
All right. I'll get you a check.
Cash.
Cash, don't worry. I'll call you tomorrow.
It's been such a pleasure meeting with you. Thanks for the drink.
Now, I don't know about you, but that does not exactly look like a locked door. So there's a collectible over here. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And it happens to be... Whoop, skipped it. There we go. The World's Fair poster featuring the Great Vincenzo. Apparently that's what Vincenzo looks like. So now this part might be a little bit confusing, but what you gotta do is take this and you can move the light source around to use the shadows. So I'm actually going to move it over here, right about there I think is pretty good, because what we want to do is hop up on here, shift in, and boom, we're on the second floor. Now, don't go behind the bar. I found that out the hard way. You will get stuck, you will have to restart your game. I found that out the hard way the first time I played this. But now let's head on out onto the balcony here. Whoa, that was a glitch. Okay, we're good. And hop onto the shadows. And hop down. Boom. Luminary number 5 collected. And then we'll go into the manager's office. Now there is the film reel right there, but there also happens to be a luminary on the far side, plus another collectible on the table. So let's take a look. It is the St. Clair Daily Gazette. No smoke, no mirrors, the amazing Vincenzo hides his secrets in plain sight. And that might be a little bit small for everybody else to read the actual text of the article, but if you can read it, good job. Let me know what it says in the comments, because I have not been able to read it. I think some of them actually look like they're backwards lettering. I think half the paper is actually written backwards, but you know, that could just be me. So let's go ahead and collect this film reel. And we gotta go to the cinema now, so that's easy enough. Let's just hop on down here. And, whoops, there we go. Ow, I want to run on the tables apparently. Run on out and let's meet Dee Dee.
Thank goodness! Now we have to get the movie to him. I think he's going to the cinema to meet his friends.
Well, let's bust our way through.
Fenris, I have performed for the King of the Universe. There are monkeys who know about the amazing Vincenzo. If your investors haven't heard about me, they're stupid. Oh no, there's no way to get across. I know. If we could get the spotlight working, then I could track you with it. But it's out of power. We need some luminaries. Do you have any?
Funny you should ask. I happen to have 5. But before we go over there, I'm actually going to head in the opposite direction over this way, because we can come to this area later on, but I prefer to get this now so I don't forget about it. We've got a shadow memory over here, and as you can see up there, there is a luminary. So let's touch this shadow memory and see what happens. It's just the beginning of Kat's song. I really like that song. Kat is actually, her singing voice is actually played by Laura Ellis, I believe, who is an actual jazz singer. There will be a picture of her showing up later on in the Let's Play, so I won't mention that yet. I won't bring her up yet, but let's put in 1, 2, and 3 luminaries. And now we can go ahead and hop on here. Now what's interesting about this is the fact that Dee Dee talks about this area as if she can see that it's falling apart. There's Vincenzo. There's a poster of Cat.
It's too far. Can you help me, please?
So apparently the world actually is falling apart, but only Dawn and Dee Dee can see it because I haven't.
Wait for me!
I'm waiting for you, relax. Because I don't think anybody else actually mentions it. So let's go over here, let's break that, smash that open. No! Alright. And then let's go over here, smash this. And that's all that was needed.
Thank goodness, it was such a big jump.
Yeah, you're telling me I fell. So we gotta go to the cinema. But first, there is a note here. Let's go ahead and see that. Due to change in management, we are currently closed for business. Our apologies for the inconvenience. So apparently they are actually closed. So how are we gonna get in, Dee Dee?
It's locked. Oh, wait! Didn't get to just... I told you I was good at fixing things.
Apparently girl has lockpicking skills of 100. Part of the Thieves Guild, apparently. If we go down this way, there's nothing, and I don't believe there's anything down the opposite direction either. Nope. Alright. So let's just head on through.
Maybe you could find another way in.
Thanks, Dee Dee. Alright. So now with these posters, I actually believe these guys are references. I think this first one is just a reference to Charlie Chaplin. This one here, I think, is a Nosferatu, which there's actually two references in one. I think that's also Nosferatu are from... I know it's some sort of vampire movie, I'm not 100% sure, but they also make an appearance in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and that's an actually pretty decent game. I like that one. And then this third one, I'm pretty sure that's just a reference to a famous movie actress, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, what we do with these guys, we can actually move them around. So I'm going to move you back to right about here. That's good. And then Mr. Nosferatu here can move over this way. And shout out to, I think her name is Dr. Awkward, I think? It'll be appearing on screen right now. She was actually the one who first told me about this guy being a Nosferatu. I totally missed that on my first time recording this. And then I'm going to move this girl right on over here. That should work. Okay. So then without moving the light source, which I don't think we actually can move the light source, I'm just going to go ahead and... Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Let's... She needs to go over. Here. There. Okay. So now... There we go. Shift into shadows, hop off of his arm, then onto his hat. You can do that with the Nosferatu going the opposite direction, but again, I prefer this way because there's a collectible. And this is actually a prison release for Johnny A. Fenris, which is a crime of passing bad checks. So apparently the sentence began on December 26, 1921, and it ended on... the maximum term, ended in 1923. So that's, so Johnny has had some trouble with the law, apparently. Now, I don't think there's anything else over this way. No. Okay. Just some Vincenzo posters and some other things. Now, what's cool about this is you can actually shift in to the light here and walk right through the wall because, hey, shadows are not stopped by glass, which is pretty cool. Let's head on down and get the show on the road.